What? Hello. Hello to you. Happy Easter. Whew, I am feeling refreshed in this time, and I'll tell you why. If I haven't said to you Happy Easter yet, let me say to you Happy Easter. And I really feel like, the Lord was saying to me through this Easter passage that when he resurrected, when we celebrated the resurrection and the life, I felt like Jesus, having gone through death and and the worst of sufferings, kind of like we're going through now. We're going through a dark time, a time of maybe death, and we're surrounded with this kind of Calvary, this Good Friday. But Jesus rose again, and on the third day he came back, and he came in and he stood on death, and he stood on suffering, to say to us, listen, I have overcome, I have conquered, and I have overcome death. So now when we look at Jesus, we can have faith and trust in the power of the resurrection, in the power of life over death. No matter how long we go through, there will be life over death, and that's really the message I wanted to give to you today. Really, I woke up this morning, and this morning I was like, I really wanted, like yesterday I wanted to do a video, and I was like, I really want to encourage them in some way. And today the thought that I had on my heart is to tell you not to give up, okay? So listen to these words. Don't give up, all right? Because let me reassure you, this will come to an end, and having in light the resurrection as well, we can have faith that yes, life will come, and will come it will look different. We can talk about that in another day, and I really wanted to talk to you about that. It's going to be different, but don't give up hope, because there is life. Yes, there is light at the end of the tunnel. I'm telling you. I was scrolling through Twitter the other day. Yes, anyway, I was scrolling through Twitter. I don't know if you still use Twitter, but anyway, scrolling through Twitter, and I came across this girl, and she was dancing. Like, she was like, in her house, in her living room. She had her glasses, and then she was like, hey, dancing. And you know what? That really cheered me up. It reminded me, yes, like, it doesn't mean that just because we are in suffering, or we are in lockdown, that we should lose our life, that we shouldn't maybe dance, the old saying, dancing in the rain. I don't know if that's an old saying, but dance in the rain, to in the middle of this, all of like, I don't know what to do, in the middle of this, come back to life, come back to life, do a little dancey kind of, hey, and that can, I think that has the power to cheer us up. So really, that's my message for you today, and I was like, kind of like, okay, what can I do in terms of what could the message of like the Israelites kind of like say to us today. And I was led to this passage where the old story, which I think is big. The Israelites were like, they were trapped they were going to be chased by Pharaoh and the Egyptians, and they were trapped. They had the sea in front of them, and like the Egyptians behind them, and they didn't know what to do. And I just felt like, and God is the one that kind of said it's okay. He led them. He took he protected them all the way, even in this time of trouble. And I was really struck with the fact that yes, we are sometimes going to be led into situations that are going to require us to have a little faith, and they're going to require us to look up and to see those signs of hope, and those signs of life that are going to come. And Moses raises his staff, and then the sea opens. So today, my invitation: look for signs of hope, look for signs of joy today that can bring that life into everything that is maybe happening. So don't lose hope, okay? Don't lose courage in no matter what situation you're in. I just wanted to really say that because that's been my experience of Easter this year. It has been that yes, we're gonna have to go through times of death and and sorrow, but thanks to Jesus, thanks to the Lord, he has overcome all the difficulties, so then that we can look to him and that we can see there's a sign of life. So look today for that joyful dancing girl, I don't know, on Twitter or in your life. Look for that life that is in you. It's still there, because look, breathe in, breathe out. For as long as we're living, for as long as we're breathing, there is life. There is life in the air, there's life in the sun. So look for those signs of life today. And look up to Jesus, go outside and say, okay, Lord, okay, show me your signs of joy, your signs of life in my life. Okay, and just want to say something. Look out for the next few videos. I really want to bring us into that time of life, into that time of joy, and I want to kind of do some like prayer sessions, lead us in a meditation through like video. So look out for the next few videos, and look, okay, where is Amanda, where are the videos, and have a look at them. If you hadn't had a chance to look at the Easter videos, they're on the Easter 2020 page on here Firefly, and just look at them. They're like Easter reflections. They can help you in any way maybe, so have a look at them. And send me any feedback if you can. And have a blessed day. Have a blessed day, and I look forward to being with you more. So yes, enjoy, and you can send me your tips of joy as well, your tips of life, and what is keeping you going. Okay, so we stay united. God bless.